Also, thank you, Rainmaker, for interacting with my tweets and stuff. I do really appreciate it. Also, Rainmaker, when are you streaming today? I saw that you weren't you were taking yesterday off. What time are you streaming today, Rainmaker? I want to make sure that I hop into your streams or at least have you in a tab if we do decide to um play more Baldur's Gate later on. Okay, well, that's going. Let me go ahead and jump over to YouTube. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I was posting that new clip to TikTok. Likely to be back tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Tonight my fiance may be streaming. It's been a rough couple of weeks, so I've been taking some time to rest. I completely understand that, Remaker. I had to do the same not too long ago. So I completely understand. Alright, we had made it to the Grim Forge, also known as the Adamantine Forge. We had talked our way through here. Our goal is to kill Nair and reach the forge, but we know there's also slaves being held here, so Karlach would like us to deal with that. So let's do some exploring, see what we can get our hands on. Okay.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Dwerg
But yeah, please take time for yourself. And that goes for anybody. Please take time for yourself. As much as gaming can be, as much fun as gaming can be, is what I'm trying to say. It's sometimes you need to take a break from streaming, to
This is hard to bear. I hope we're.
Let's you're here
to take care of your mental health and physical health and stuff like that.
Bugger off.
That was nasty. I hope you're checking in for loot first.
You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks. Rocks.
Inspect the corpses. Proficient. Wait, when did I get perception proficiency? Oh, I guess I picked perception at the beginning. We just haven't had an actual roll on it. Oh, there's something shiny right there.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Sleight of hand would make more sense, but let's go with deception. Let's... Oof. Ah, I knew it. I was like, I feel this is going to be a bad roll. Critical failure right off the bat. Alright, thankfully we got some inspiration, so... There we go.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours.
Absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Bow your head in respect.
Revolting. Corpses carry disease. They must be buried or burned.
Okay, bowl. Gold. Mug.
Fill me up.
Potato.
You need me to wipe your ass while I'm at it?
Ah, here we go. Fetish of Caldurian Smooth Hands. Invisibility level... Yeah, an invisibility ring. That's helpful. Okay. Okay. Wait, was there... Here we go. No, I guess not. Looks like there was a way to go this way. You can see it on the map right here, but I guess it's through these doors. Let's quick save real quick before we open these doors.
Can't keep me out.
14, okay. Little chancy, little chancy. Wait, what do you mean we only have 4 thieves' tools? Did you see our going around about potion usage in this game? No, well, what's the potion usage thing? Are people using a bunch of them or not using a bunch of them? Ah. Silver. Apparently they work as... Oh, yeah. You could throw them at people. Yeah, I know about that. It's an act. Basically, you use your action to heal somebody at a distance. Yeah, I didn't know about that, but yeah, that is good to note. That if you need to heal somebody.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
You can,
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Gonna make sure we pick up all the silverware. Silver stuff sells for more.
I'll take that.
Only 25 hours in, didn't even occur to me. Yeah. There's a lot of little nuances that people don't know.
What's that?
What? This obvious wall that's here? Yeah. Another thing that people don't know. Actually, this would be a great time for a clip. Although I think Larian just released the clip about it. You can throw stuff at activatables.
Good idea, I think.
And it will set them off. That one is a button, so it doesn't work. But, so we won't make that clip. But, yeah, if it's like a lever stuff, you can hit activatables with items and they'll go off. I think it's used for certain puzzles later on. But, yeah, it is very helpful to note. You can also set off traps that way. You can throw things at traps to set them off from afar. So that way you can then move forward without having to worry about traps. Also, depending on the trap, like vent traps, you can put stuff on top of the vents to close the vent. So if you have like vents of poison, you can just put a box on top of it and the vent is closed, and then you can just walk and there's no poison. It's very helpful. Some of this stuff carries over from Divinity, but yeah. What do we get in here, I wonder? Oh, there's a door right there. I knew we were going to be encumbered. Okay, that's probably because of our camp supplies, so we're going to do camp supplies. These. Move that to her camp supplies. She's encumbered now. Sort by weight. Drop item. That should, yeah, perfect. Oh, it also doesn't help that we have some. Hold on. Let's sort by type. Put the Great Club. Send that to camp. Wizardbane oil can go in there. Astringent Warhammer. You knock nearby enemies pro after killing a hostile or landing a critical hit. Oh, it's a Warhammer, though, not a maul, so we lose damage. It's not bad. That's not bad. Send to camp. This is the invisibility ring. Send to camp. You can carry all of that. And there we go. Just had to open up some weight. Alright, push the button.
Simple enough.
We can open this back up. Oh, that was a weird bug. The door acted like it was still closed even though it wasn't. Okay, so what is this way? Okay, so it looks like... Oh, there's a treasure chest. Okay. It looks like there's not a lot over here. But I would be mistaken if I thought that. The problem is there's acid dropping from the ceiling, so I'm very curious.
Someone's secret stash has been found out.
Ah. Thank you guys for seeing that as we walked away from it. Hidden stash. Hide armor. Potions. We'll take potions. Okay. Oh no. Jellies. This is not gonna be good.
Fuck yes. Say bye-bye.
Never a dull moment.
By the way, if you're, if you're wondering why I'm worried about jellies, jellies take less damage from certain sources, so they also have AoE acid attacks, which make them very unfun to fight. Okay, you should be able to finish that one off. We're gonna move this. They also leave trails of acid behind, so we have to be very careful where we're standing. Okay, like I said, they should take full fire damage, though.
Never easy.
Okay.
With haste.
Okay. Yeah, riposte. I should have used the triple jump. When does that come back? Long rest. Actually, no, that would be a waste. Alright.
My path be true.
I believe slashing and piercing both do less damage, but some damage is better than no damage, so we'll do some damage. Plus, we get extra lightning damage because of the charges. Can we get in range of this guy? No, I didn't think so. Can we jump?
Moving.
You see him from here? No. Oh, apparently you can.
Alack, it's go time.
Jump.
Tactical.
Oh, so close to killing it.
My luck again.
There we go. Whew. That could have gone a lot worse. I mean, Lae'zel got absolutely dumpstered by those guys, but...
Bet that will fit in my pack.
There was a chest somewhere out down there. Where does this connect to? We're going all sorts of back routes.
With haste.
Can we jump up here? Is that a thing we can do? Hold on. No, okay. Don't even let us look up there. Ooh, some arrows. Trap disarm toolkit as well.
Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below.
Interesting. Take all that. Take all that. Okay, we got a heavy chest down here and some doors that won't open. Some wine. Okay. Alright, where are we at? Okay, yeah, we're going kind of this back route here. Okay, first things first, though, you
Dance breeds madness.
need to heal yourself. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this.
My faith will guide me. Take you.
Okay. There we go.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Quick save.
Moving in.
Ooh, magic scrolls. Okay. Oh, intricate door. Interesting.
Let's see.
Contemplation chamber
Let
plaque.
feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Come on, open up.
Oh, this is actually easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be like a super locked door. Well, with that roll... There we go. Good. We're gonna save because we have no idea what's in here. Looks like somebody was camping out. Ah! We found someone.
Might be useful.
Rotten fish, rotten mushroom, and a bottle. And regular fish. Okay, nothing in here. Alright, let's see. This person probably just wants to be free, which that's fine with me. I don't... I'm not particularly, unwilling to help them out with that. Hi. Hey, Captain Caldwell, how you doing today? Haven't seen you in a while. I saw you're absolutely killing it on Kick, though. Congrats on, I think it's what, 800 now?
Scent fills the air.
Okay.
The barrel is filled with
Yeah,
smoke powder.
she's gonna blow us up.
I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Calm down, let's talk this through. I'll answer your question in just a second, Captain.
Saw you sailing. The gods damn trousseau. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Intimidation. If I was a trousseau, you'd be dead. Stand up before you hurt yourself. Smile sincerely. Hold out your hand. Are you sure about this? Once you're dead, that's it. It's over. Let's go with intimidation. Feeling over there, I think I might have hit the grind a little hard because of feeling the burnout. Yeah, it happens. It happens. What's the hype with Baldur's Gate 3? Well, I think there's basically... there's a few different camps. One camp, which I'm a part of, is we've been waiting 20 years for a sequel to Baldur's Gate 2, and we now have Baldur's Gate 3. That's one camp, which I'm a part of. I'm very glad we have a new Baldur's Gate game. The second camp is it's very approachable as a CRPG. These games tend to be very... There's a lot of like moving parts, and sometimes you can get very lost in them. This game has made it, at least from what I've heard, a lot more approachable for a lot of different people. So a lot of people are able to get into this game even if they've never played a CRPG before. And they do have like a story mode, as they call it, which allows you to kind of like simplify a lot of it so you can just play the game for the story. You don't have to worry about combat too much. But they also do have a hard mode, so if you really want like intense combat, you can get that too. But it's based on D&D 5e rules, so there's people that are coming over that have played 5th edition D&D who may have never played a CRPG, or maybe doesn't even play video games that much, which is kind of weird. Usually people that play D&D play video games, but just in case they don't. So it's bringing over a bunch of different people all at once, and so far as I've been able to tell, most people are pretty pleased with it. There's, of course, people that try it and they're like, I don't really like it. It doesn't play how I want, or it doesn't do... It's too complicated, which it's still a little complicated, obviously, because it's still a CRPG. But there's a lot to find, a lot to do. It's just great. It's great for what it does. It's done by a studio that knows CRPGs. They kind of brought CRPGs back from the dead in the first place with Divinity Original Sin. And then this game has even... This has become, from what I saw of the numbers, this game is become the 9th overall concurrent players on Steam of all time. So this has like more concurrent players since its release, like at its peak, than a lot of games ever have ever. So like it is absolutely exploding, and I think it is worth the time, honestly. It's worth giving a shot. It is still, you know, a normally priced game. I think it's $60. But you have to remember, your $60 gets you like 200 hours of content if you want, or more, if you want to spend time with that. So, like, you have plenty of content you could do with this. Also, it's multiplayer. So, if you have you can have up to 3 friends. If you all want to play custom characters, you can do that. If you want to play origin characters, which are basically pre-built characters, you can do that too. There's a bunch of options for different characters. So, like, you don't even have to play the game alone. You could play with someone who maybe has played CRPGs before. So that way, maybe they can kind of walk you through the process while you're learning. Or you could play with a bunch of people who have never played CRPGs before and just have fun. Like, there's a lot of different groups of people, and I think Rainmaker hit it too. The idea that 5th edition is a part of this is also playing a big reason, because 5th edition is like the biggest edition of D&D to be played. As far as I know, I've been trying to find an RPG to get back into. D4 was a flop. Yeah, they made some bad decisions. I'm looking coming out of retirement of WoW or RuneScape. Interesting. I mean, if you want something that's got a lot of content but not an MMO, this is a pretty good RPG. It's got leveling aspect. It's got you can make different builds based on your archetypes. I think there's like 12. No, is it 12 classes? 10 classes? Something like that. Different classes, and within each class, there's different subclasses. At least 3 different subclasses per class. So you're looking at and some subclasses like the wizard. And the cleric, they have like 6 subclasses to choose from, and they all change how you play. Everybody's playthrough different. Like it needs something with basically unlimited content. Well, that's the thing. It's like with CRPGs, they have replayability, because like in this decision right here, I'm trying to intimidate her into not blowing us up. You could persuade, you know, it's got replayability. Like, a lot of CRPGs have a lot of replayability depending on how you want to play. But if you wanted something for now, 200 hours of content, if you're streaming, I did the math. If you're streaming 6 hours, 5 days a week, so 30 hours a week, it would take you 2 months to get through this game. So if you just want an RPG for now, and then maybe you could dip your toe into the MMOs to figure out which one you want to go into, you could do that. Because this is the hype game right now, and if you really enjoy it, nothing's better than streaming a game you enjoy, right? I absolutely love Baldur's Gate as a series. This game is just absolutely blew my expectation out of the water. This is absolutely amazing. Now watch me fail this roll. Oh, okay. We got it. But you brag 100 hours a month. Yeah, so you're looking at 2 months of content from this game if you do all the exploration. Now, they said a normal, like, just if you just focus story, a normal story playthrough runs about 60 to 100 hours. So it still gives you a month of content for a $60 game, which I think is pretty insane. And that's if you're streaming, you know, again, like you said, like 100 hours a month. If you stream less than that, this could go on for 6 months, right? But that's just my opinion. I would look into some gameplay, or you could sit here, hang out. There probably will be some spoilers. We're in kind of a spoilery area. So if you're worried about spoilers, I'd probably see if you can find some. My videos are below. I do have a collection for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, as well as our playthrough of this game. So if you want to check those out in the videos and kind of get an idea, maybe skip around and see if you like how the game plays, this is an option. I know for Twitch, RuneScape isn't as big as WoW when it comes to visibility. But for discoverability, RuneScape is better than WoW. So, but I don't know about Kick. I would look at Kick and do some demographic searches and see which one of those work better for Kick between WoW and RuneScape, if those are the ones you're looking at. Because, like I said, discoverability-wise, RuneScape's better on Twitch, but for viewer-wise, Warcraft's bigger on Twitch. So, let's get back into this.
Not a true soul. And I'm supposed to believe that. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
I don't want you. I will take the smoke powder, though. I'm not taking you when I'm ready for you to go. Rather have to play. No. I don't want you. I'll take the smoke powder, though.
You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their
That's
life
why
for
we
a
want it.
grain of this stuff. I'll spare you a vial.
What good is a single
vial
vial?
of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way.
Okay. I accept. The two biggest RuneScape streamers just moved to... There you go. So it might be more beneficial to do a RuneScape than WoW for growth. That's kind of stuff like that's what I'm talking about. You might be... that's the stuff you might want to look at if you're going to choose one of those.
There's no shortage of options. I'm getting going.
Also,
you ought to do the same.
one thing I will state though, don't feel like you are locked into something. Like if you start playing WoW or RuneScape and you're like, man, this is I just not feeling it, then definitely just move on to something else, because if you end up not enjoying yourself, it's probably gonna stymie you a little bit. 'Cause I will say those games are old and they will feel old. Law of Obeyance. Okay, so these are shard tablets. Lady of Loss. Need something a little less stressful. Yeah, I get it. But like I'm saying, it's just those games do have older design philosophies. So some of it may be a little clunky nowadays. But yeah, just do whatever's fun. The shooters are taking a toll. Like, that's kind of the problem I have with like picking a singular game and playing it a whole bunch. Like, I know variety streaming is what everybody wants to do, and it's very hard to grow as a variety streamer. So I get it, but like, I'll take the numbers hit if it means I get to play games I want to play. Like, and but I will say MMOs are pretty good for growth if you can hit the ground running with those. I know there's been a lot of streamers that started out as MMO streamers that really grew themselves over like a year of like, you know, MMO streaming, and then they took that to other stuff. So but no, I get the idea that shooters are taking toll, especially when you're playing them every single day and everybody's all hyped up, and you know, that's the thing. It's like I will say the one thing. Hiding spot. Wait, what?
No traps, please.
The one thing I definitely give you is you have a lot more energy for presentation than I do, because I certainly don't have a lot of energy when it comes to presentation. It says this is a hiding spot. Maybe somebody's gonna send us to try to find this person. But that's why I like games like this, is because sometimes I can just sit back and let the conversation kind of roll out. And, you know, there's times where I can sit back and we can be like, okay, how do we want to approach this combat situation, you know? So it's not all like, yeah, that short you made about the bag was killing me. Well, so a little backstory on that. And I've talked about it before on stream, but so I've been kind of, hey, Geo, how you doing today? I've been like kind of glancing at other people's like streams and content, trying not to spoil too much, obviously. And there were so many people that just had like, they'd open their inventory and it was just like pages and pages and pages of stuff, and I'm like, just get a bag. The bags are like, this is a pouch, right? You would think a pouch would have a limited thing, right? Look how much stuff I have in this pouch. These are all of my potions. Gonna eat something, lurk for a bit. Well, thank you for the lurk, I do appreciate it. But like the pouches and the backpacks have infinite storage so far as I can tell, so there's no reason not to just pick up a pouch and put stuff in it, you know? So I made it as kind of as a sarcastic joke of, please organize your inventory. You guys are killing me just looking at 7 pages of stuff. And apparently everybody else thought it was funny too, because it is my most viewed TikTok. So I am I'm happy people are enjoying it. I just wanted to make something so people that maybe didn't know, maybe they'll be able to be like, oh, I didn't know about this. I should definitely store stuff correctly. I mean, play how you want, obviously, but it just makes it easier. Pitted key? Interesting. I wonder what that's to. Popped up on my YouTube and TikTok multiple times. Nice. YouTube, it's not doing well. YouTube, it gets like 100. It had like 130 views, but TikTok, it got over 1K views. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna start making some more clips from our playthrough, trying to avoid spoilers, obviously, of our playthrough through Baldur's Gate. I have one that's coming out today. It should be published by now, where I push a dwarf off of a boat. Basically, he's like, hey, you stole my friend's boat. And I'm like, oh, shove. And I push him off the boat. So, I don't know if people will find that as entertaining as sarcastically telling them to sort their inventory, but we'll see. Ah, another button. Let's quick save. There's also something right there. Collapsed archway?
I'm way too.
Oh, that's so you can go through. Got it. Ooh, heavy chest. Not anything big. Let's zoom in a little bit. Ooh, smoke powder satchels, however. These things, that's another thing I may need to make a clip of. I used the throw and not the quick bar to throw a satchel charge, so it just threw it on the ground. And then I used a firebolt to set it off. So I need to make a clip of that, because I think people will find that kind of funny. It's like, oh, that didn't explode. Boom! Now it did. But
More drink, less back chat.
okay, let's save. Basically, our goal here is to try to save as many of the gnomes as we can, while also defeating the true soul that's here, this Nair. So.
Hey, stick shit!
It's Skick Pit, you piss
Another hour, stick shit!
piss pot.
You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
Cruelty like that poisons a soul. Till one day, you drop dead, or the person you're fucking with snaps and puts a sword in your eye.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hands, Oon.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
My hands?
Less asking, more showing. 5 working fingers, nice and meaty, prime for digging.
Oh, he's gonna say that we.
You want there? You claw him out. My drinking hand's busy.
I don't like your
And
attitude.
I don't like pig shit, but damned if your mouth ain't spewing it. You want respect? Let your absolute pay for it. Till then, bugger off. Hey, stick shit. Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like Smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to Smug, nasty prick.
Okay. Hey, False Echo. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I hope you're feeling better too. I saw that you took a day off, but you had to move the stream. How's your streaming going? It's hard for me to keep track of like the YouTube, Twitch streams and stuff like that. There's a lot of people I follow that stream on like Twitch, and some people are streaming on YouTube, and some stream on both, and it's just like I can't keep track of all this stuff. But how are you doing? But yeah, we're doing a lot better. We're doing a lot better.
Don't like strangers here, but Absolute must have took you in.
Who hung these drow out to dry?
Me? Who else? My spiders sussed them out of hiding, then Near taught them a thing or two, and I let them fly.
It's been going well. It's okay. I'm everywhere. Yeah. That's why Discord do the event thing. Am I in your Discord? I'll have to check to see if I'm in your Discord. I thought I was in your Discord, but I might not be. Where'd the drow come from?
Sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one droogs with Clan Flameshade.
Okay. So that explains the spiders. Can we get close to these without them attacking us? No. Or yes, we can, but there's nothing we can do up here. Okay. I believe you. Or it's fine either way, just do the event thing because it can be confusing, but I do prefer the way that multi-streaming at the same time. Like, I wish there was... Wait. How are we supposed to... Oh, go this way. I was like, how are we supposed to progress? But then I noticed that we can go up the stairs here. Like, I feel like multi-streaming is kind of... kind of like the only way to really get onto a lot of radars all at once. Because...
This stonework looks more suited to the surface than the Underdark. Who built this?
Because the thing is there's a lot of, I talked about this before on stream.
For ages.
There's a lot of people trying to do this exact thing, so it's just like, you just kind of have to make sure that you're everywhere so somebody can find you, and then once they find you, somebody else will find you, and you know, it kind of hopefully cascades.
Would I have a word?
But...
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
Fine. What should I be looking at?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
So that's the statue for technique and composition. Examine the fallen rubble. Survey the area for unseen curiosities. We got a +3 to this, so we're gonna go with this instead. Okay. Used to stream TikTok and Twitch at the same time, but then TikTok's first started the streaming. Yeah, I don't have enough followers on TikTok to do that, so...
stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
Interesting. Let's try history. But yeah, it could definitely be a lot to handle. I've got a friend who she actually does both TikTok and Twitch, and she's pretty good at handling it, but I don't know if I could manage to stream. Oof. I don't know if I could manage 2 streams at once. Let's try an inspiration. Please don't fail us. Okay. We're really getting us some followers from TikTok because one TikTok blew up, so I always record doing everything. Yeah, basically, the way I've structured my stuff is I stream on Twitch, and then I cut the Twitch VODs down to just the gameplay as a highlight. And then once we're done with the playthrough, I move that highlight or those highlights over to my YouTube channel and make a playlist for all of that so people can watch the full playthrough on YouTube. And then I go through the YouTube videos and I take out good parts and I make those into shorts, and then I download the shorts and I post those to TikTok. But I've I'm going to be changing that up a little bit because Twitch now has the discoverability through clips. So I'm going to go through the highlights, make clips on Twitch, then I'm going to push those to YouTube, and then I'll download them from YouTube and put them on TikTok. So, and the reason why I'm downloading them from YouTube is because when I make them on Twitch, it puts the Twitch handle on there. But if I just download them from YouTube, it'll have at least the YouTube on there, so people can find the channels without having to look away from the video, and it's not too like obscuring of the view. So I get that stamp in there.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it.
So basically, I just make a nice...
Styles, 2 eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
But yeah, so basically, I just try to come up with a pipeline so that way when I get done streaming, I can just go boom, 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 do a bunch of things all in a row, and then, you know, be done. So that way I'm not like, oh, did I do the thing? Did I do this? Did I forget that? Whatever, you know. Sometimes I have to rush out, and I forget to make, like, the highlight stuff. Reusing content is OP. My only issue is community watches everything, so reusing content makes them feel like they're watching reruns, so I end up having to make YouTube exclusive, Shorts exclusive. Yeah, so there's a streamer that I've been following basically since they started, and now they're, like, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. They actually their shorts are literally just cuts from their gameplay, and they still get thousands of views, so I think it's okay reusing stuff. Because the thing is when you have, and you have a bigger following than I do, so you probably already know this, but when you have a bigger following, not everybody's going to be able to catch everything. So there's a chance where people will be like, oh, what is this clip from? And I don't know if clips do it, but you know, people can use the clip as a bouncing off point to go see something that they missed in a stream, and you know, so I don't think reusing stuff is that bad. I do have a separate channel. I don't have anything on it yet that I'm thinking about doing. That I'm thinking about doing like YouTube specific content. But I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet. Your community is very loyal and watch everything. Yeah, but also something to keep in mind too is if you make shorts of your content, like if it's a funny moment, they can share that clip. That instead of having to find in the video where that thing happened, they could be like, oh, remember that streamer thing that I told you about? They can show that to their friends, right? That's the beauty of the shorts and stuff, especially if you're reusing content, is it allows them to share that moment that they get to experience as a viewer for the stream with people that may not watch the stream. I'm curious about your stream now. Gave you a follow. Hopefully I can catch your next stream. Hey, yeah, well, I'm glad to hear it, Gio. And again, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you followed about a week ago, so thank you again for the follow. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking when I make the shorts and stuff. It's like, yeah, for the people that were there, they're probably not going to watch it, but they might share it with someone who wasn't there, right? Be like, oh, that funny situation that happened that I was telling you about, here's the actual thing. Oh, false echo. Sorry. Yeah, definitely here. Let me go ahead and that'll make it easier for everybody. Let's go follow false echo. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There you go. Follow false echo. There you go. And that should stick at the top for a little bit. All right, let's fail this intelligence check. Yeah, but I say we can't make that even if we got a high roll there. Now the question is, do we use our last inspiration here? I think we're gonna save it. Yeah, let's save the inspiration.
Boulders and stone. Want this pattern?
What do you think?
All right. I'm ready to
The
report.
statue is newer than the fortress, you say? So obvious in hindsight. Sulfur. Of course. The rocks have been altered by hellfire. Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues.
Also, if you guys are gonna follow False Echo, don't forget to go to their actual channel and go subscribe to their YouTube and stuff like that, because they also streamed on YouTube. So make sure you hit the socials when you do that stuff.
Well, let's see what you've got.
I think we all fail intelligence checks IRL, to be honest. Oh, he doesn't have a whole lot, to be honest. Okay.
That's all then.
All right. Well, I mean, it's not me being kind. It's just me being prolific. Because a lot of people, like, they'll follow the Twitch, and then when you don't stream for, you know, like a week or whatever, they'll be like, "Why did I follow this person?" And then they don't realize, like, oh, they stream on YouTube or they stream on Kick or whatever. Because like Captain Caldwell, he's moved over to streaming on Kick. So it's like, if you follow him on Twitch, you're not going to get anything. But if you go follow him on Kick, you'll actually get some content. So I'm trying to be more cognizant of people that stream on other platforms. So I tell them to go make sure they check their socials, so they can follow them on TikTok, so they can follow them on YouTube and stuff like that, so that they can actually catch the content. Because the whole point of Twitch, at least for me, is that it's interactive. So a lot of people join chats and join streams because they're interactive, and if, you know, if people come in here and they want to interact with people that are in the chat that are also streamers, I want to make sure that they're going in there and interacting. Have you ever thought about streaming on YouTube? I have. I've heard the discoverability on YouTube is not great, but neither is Twitch. So I honestly, it just comes down to like time and stuff. There's more people on Twitch that I damaged Justicar armor. Interesting. That I line up with than on YouTube. But Night Singer's reply.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize.
You're curious about jumping in YouTube sphere? Well, if you make that leap, Rainmaker, tell me how it goes. I'm very interested.
These are Shah worshippers, the same as me.
So YouTube is the best long run for more rev options. Yeah, like I said, I have a YouTube. Here, we'll jump over here real quick.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here. Just saying.
I have a YouTube right here. Sorry, we picked an option. Forgot that you could do that. That's where I put all of my like videos from the streams. But I haven't like sat down and like made a channel. We're gonna actually go back to this guy and sell some of this stuff, because that was 9 pounds worth of armor, and I do not want to be lugging around 18 pounds of armor. We don't have to. Also, what armor is she wearing? Yeah, she's wearing chainmail. It's medium. She should be able to wear this Justicar armor, right? It's like the higher version of what she's wearing. Ooh, fancy. The thing about YouTube, people will find you online 100% more than Twitch. Twitch, you'll have to be live to be found. Yeah, and also Twitch has the problem where even if you're live constantly, you still potentially will not see any growth from it. Like, just because you stream more doesn't mean you will see growth. In fact, usually that doesn't mean much.
Simply must dig. Well, let's see what you've got.
So that's another thing that people have been talking about with Twitch, is like, it doesn't matter if you're live or not. You just basically have to be on other platforms. But yeah, I have thought of jumping over to YouTube. I've thought, I don't know, it's like I said, it's kind of a hard decision because there's a lot of stuff that I like on Twitch. Twitch only grows when you have a grown community from my perspective. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to what is it called? Network more to like grow for Twitch. Trying to get to know people that are also interested in the same thing I'm interested in and talking to them and being a part of their communities. But the only problem with communities is some of the streamer communities are made up of streamers. So the streamers are going to be streaming, which means that they can't be watching you, which means that you guys following each other doesn't really amount to anything because you can't watch each other because you're both streaming, right? Yes, this. Like I said, my mind came from TikTok originally to get my foot off the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, I've been doing this for basically 3 years. I had to take half a year off because I had some medical issues, but you know, around about to 3 years, I've been doing Twitch full time. So like, yeah, I understand how it all works. It's just, I don't know. It just. There's kind of, I'm kind of fighting the sunk cost fallacy, right? I've already put all this time and effort into Twitch, and moving over to YouTube, I'd be starting from scratch again, and so it's just, I don't know. But I have been thinking about if you do it, it's just doing both. Yeah, the problem with that comes down to time, right? How much time I have to do stuff.
That's all then.
And I've talked about it before on stream, possibly, you know, possibly switching up some streams to be YouTube streams. So, again, it is definitely something that I've talked about and contemplated, and... Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of organization. Takes a little focus sometimes. Okay, you, and you all need to go in here. You to you are all scrolls, so you go in there. Help the cursed monk. Okay, we got a new quest off that. See, that's why I pick up books and read them. We just got a quest off of that book. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe sometime down the road I'll give it a shot. I don't know, setting it all up and stuff. Like I said, I do have keep a few tabs open and stuff, but yeah, I get your points. It's valid. Yeah, it's just, and the thing is I'm not talking about any of this to like complain about like, oh well, you know, people should be watching me. Like there's so many people out there that are like that. It's like people should be watching me, and it's like, nah, man. There are literally like 3 million streamers just on Twitch. The chance that people are going to find you and watch you are much slimmer than you think, right? And you just got to keep things in perspective. And for me, that's what I've been trying to do is like, I have a very specific goal for my channel. I want my channel to basically, and I've mentioned this before on the stream, basically I want my channel to feel like a couch co-op session, right? I want to be on an infinite couch with a bunch of people that are just hanging out, having fun, and playing a game. It's a place where people can just enjoy themselves, right? That is my goal for my channel. Wherever that might be, you know, whether that's on Twitch or YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Because there's already enough spaces with, you know, negativity and hatefulness and all that stuff, and I just want to give people a place to get away from all of that.
I know this design. Shah's faithful will crossbows like these.
Okay. You're using a light crossbow, yes? Perfect. Magical light crossbow for you. Can you wield a light crossbow? Is that a thing you can do? I don't know why you would want to, but looks like you can. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's hard because again, everybody wants to do this. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? A career playing video games and interacting with people that are all excited for video games and stuff like that. That is like an ideal career for basically every gamer ever, right? They you know, everybody wants to play video games, have fun, and make money doing it. But the unfortunate thing is there's not really a possible way that everyone can do it. So you kind of have to, you know, curb your expectations a bit and work within the confines of what you can do. Because a lot of people, there's been horror stories since like day one about people that are like, I'm gonna quit my job and start streaming full time, and it's like, are you making any money streaming? It's like, no. It's like, then why are you quitting your job? You know, there's some real horror stories about people doing that, and I feel real bad for them because it's like I applaud your gumption to really want to give it a go, but like you got to make sure you have things in place to be able to do that kind of thing, because if you don't, you're just going to cause more damage to your streaming career, your life, and everything. It's just, you know, you just gotta balance it with your life. If you're married, if you have kids, you know.
This place is trapped.
If you have a job you work, time-wise, I'm so crunched, it's unbelievable. Full-time job, that's far away. I still wouldn't quit a job for content creation unless I made bank, because I'm too anxious. Yeah. And like I said, it's... Wait. Why can we not... Can you not make this gap, Shadowheart? Are you...
Blades always sharp.
She can't make this jump. That's hilarious. Can you cast jump on her?
This protects me.
I guess that was kind of a waste. I could have just cast guidance on me and then... Well, jumping is based on your strength, and her strength is not very high. But...
Moving ahead.
Because I need her guidance for it, and she can't guess guidance if she's not within range, so now we have guidance for this roll. And like, I'm in a very interesting situation, like financially and like stuff, so... Oh, crap. I don't know when our last quick save was. I did not expect that chest to blow us off of the area. Youch. But like, I'm in a very particular situation that allows me to do this, but you know, not everybody has that luxury. That's also why I try to be as helpful to everybody as I can, trying to tune into as many streams as I can. Again, it comes down to like having the time to do that, making sure that, you know, I'm spending time in people's streams and talking to them and stuff, because I want to give them the interaction too. But again, you can't be, well, I mean, you can try to be into 1,000 streams, but okay, so let's
Time to rest.
see, this is why I save often, by the way. Okay. No, not you. You. Extra streaming because I lost my job and I was struggling to find one. Now I work commission jobs for a few different things. See, there you go. Twitch only knows 3 tabs as lurker. Yeah, Twitch has a weird... They've kind of changed how lurking works.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't destroy us. It's going to destroy us again. Off the mountain we go! Alright, reload. But thankful to sleep over stream. Yeah, it's not easy. It's really not easy. That's why, like, there's a lot of people, you know, especially like younger people, and I feel so bad for them because there's a lot of younger people that are like, I'm gonna do YouTube for a living. I'm gonna be the next, you know, blank YouTuber, and I'm just like, man, kid, I wish you the best, but it's not gonna just be, you know, check a box and all of a sudden you make a living doing this, right? There's so much more that goes into it, and you know, I've noticed that if you lower the volume entirely of stream, it won't count your view, so muting a tab is what I do. Yeah, they've changed the viewership stuff because people were doing different things. I think Twitch is just trying to find ways to make sure that they make as much money as possible off of like ads and stuff. Okay, let's save next to the chest so we don't have to make this run. Hopefully this time it'll actually disarm, but there we go. But yeah, it's so hard to break into this field. It's not impossible. Like, I will never say it's impossible. There's plenty of people that started streaming like 6 months ago, or they started content creating like 6 months ago, and they're at a place where they're making a considerable like go of it. So like that's great. But there's people like myself that have been doing it for basically 3 years, and there's no way, you know, I could feasibly do any sort of like living on what I make from the stream and stuff like that. So oh, here we go. The real Sparky Sparks wall. Lightning aura. Consume 3 lightning charges and release a blast of electric that jolts enemies nearby. Huh. That's probably for a Tempest Cleric, which is definitely a class I want to play at some point. But yeah, it's one of those that like I wish everyone could be successful, because I feel like there's some really awesome people that are out there that I think probably are more beneficial to the ecosystem than others, because, you know, they're not like spewing hateful things or saying, you know, hurtful things and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of, and this is the kind of thing I've started noticing, there's a lot of people that like their whole existence is based on outrage. Like the only reason they're successful is because they just upset people or offend people because they deserve it, right? And it's just like, you know, that's just not where it's at, man.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Shouldn't be trouble for a brute like you.
What'd you call me? A brute? Is that what you say?
Sure as shitting. That orc blood makes you damn near feral. There's no denying the blood call, and there's no shame in it. Now go on, brute, and get these beasts moving.
What's behind the rubble?
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
Let's try persuasion. Okay. We hit it.
Fine. Look at this. Adamantine. Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel, rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way.
Okay. Let me read this. Same boat, doing it since 2015. I started with YouTube first, then started streaming because of friends, and then kind of did streaming mostly, and then went back to YouTube focusing. It's not a timeline. Yeah. You guys been doing it for a while. That's awesome. Started in February, got a long way to go. want to do YouTube more than anything. Being YouTuber is more of a dream than streamer. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the opposite way around. False. I like streaming more than I do content creation, like YouTube stuff, because I just like interactivity, right? I just like being able to talk to people while playing stuff. Like I said, I want couch co-op. I want people to be like nearby and we're all talking about the game and, you know, stuff like that. So
Go on then. Light a
so that's why I focused on streaming, but like I said, unfortunately, it looks like that might not be that might not be necessarily a sustainable thing, unfortunately. I might have to just do other stuff. I think YouTube will be better for me because of the lack of time I have. Financial livelihood, YouTube will be better. Yeah, no, like obviously do what you can. Like I said earlier, do what you can with the time you have, but also make sure you're having fun. I think that's a thing a lot of people.
The creature is disturbed, its breath quickened by anger and fear.
I think that's what a lot of people forget is, like, the number one thing about streaming, content creation, all of this stuff is just have fun, right? If you're not having fun, then, you know, why are you really doing it? Obviously, people are doing it because they want money and they want a job and blah, 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 you know, whatever. But, like, if you're not having fun, then, man, you know, it's gonna be really hard going. Let's meet its eyes. Oof.
No good. The Rothe is more agitated than ever.
I mean, if it wasn't fun, we wouldn't be doing it. I'm just powerhousing over it to work out. It's mostly because it's...
Rothe have lost it. Put him down.
Alright.
You bow.
Fight the sheep. I think they're... yeah, something like that.
What the hell's wrong with you, drooping hoon?
Don't get started with me. Those beasts were out of control.
For brains, all that adamantine within reach, you done screwed me over.
Oh, okay. I was like, are we gonna attack each other here? We are. Ouch. Okay, well. Okay, hit this guy.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
High defense. Okay, well. Dang it! I was literally just about to do that to his friend. Oh, man. Okay. I was gonna have her run up and push the guy off the thing. But he pushed us off first. But yeah, streaming content creation's a totally different beast than it was 10 years ago, and I think that's I think that's kind of
What's up for discussion?
what's slowed me down. I think that's what's kind of slowed me down is like hold on.
Better be cautious.
Okay. I was kind of a...
Someone. Only the guards are allowed.
Oh, I guess I should have had the roast. Ouch, okay. I was gonna have her shove this guy, but I don't think that'd be smart to do now. Let's just have her... That's not what I wanted to do. Let's start. There's a little expectation for myself, but for... Hold on, I'll read that in just a second.
Another fight. Let's go.
But for the small amount of time I've been doing it, pretty pleasantly surprised with the reception I've received. I don't think I'll ever grow into something crazy big, but I'm very content. You know, that's something I was thinking about today, and I think that's kind of a problem I'm having, is I don't necessarily think I'm content with where I'm at. Like, for the amount of time that I've put into streaming, like, the return has not been great. Ah, crap. So that's why I've been trying to find different avenues and stuff like that. But like I said, it's just there's a lot of people with a lot of different answers to, like, how do you solve these problems? And the problem is there's not really a right answer. There's a bunch of possible right answers, right?
Another day,
and that's kind of the issue, is when there's not any, like, this is how you do it. It's harder to guarantee that. Probably never be purely content, because I will always want to get better, learn more, grow more. Yeah. All right.
it's hot in here.
No, don't reckless attack. But I don't know. I'm figuring it out. Like I said, I'm trying to, because at the end of the day, I think the thing I want more than anything is just, like, people who are excited like I am to do stuff. Because I have friends who are interested in similar things to me, but they're not.
Oh, damn you.
They don't necessarily get excited about the same things I do, so I'm looking for more, I guess, like, overlap in that.
Need to learn the hard way.
Because it's...
Won't last much longer, like.
Let's just move you up. There we go. But like I said, I'm trying. I'll figure it out, or one day I'll just make the decision to, you know, call it quits.
Not much
Which
use for this slag. Nice speckles, though.
Or, you know, yeah, because there's nothing wrong with that either. I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh, well, that's giving up, and it's like, I mean, sure, if you want to look at it that way, but for me, I would rather continue having fun doing a thing than do it because it's like what has to be done.
Whatever
Do you have
comes,
Shatter?
I'm ready.
Thought we taught you Shatter, but I guess not. It's not giving up if you find your time more valuable elsewhere. Yeah, that is probably the best way to look at it. Clear the rubble. How are we gonna clear this though?
No, never mind.
Because it's sturdy. Oh, I know how we can clear it.
Should mind my step.
Why are we over encumbered? What did we pick up? Oh, a bunch of crossbows and stuff. Yeah, those will do it. Here, you have those. I know how we can clear this. We've got explosives. I know people with 100K that just want to give up. Yeah, burning out is a very real problem too. Think about giving up sometimes, and people find that weird, but it's no different no matter how big you get. Yeah.
Hope this ends well.
Bingo. And this is how we get through sturdy. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of good streamers out there, and you know, if the day comes where I decide that I'm not gonna do this, then there's definitely plenty of other people that will take my place and probably do it a lot better. And I wish them the best. You know, devil foil mask. What is a devil foil mask? Faded bloodstains, childlike serenity, innocent smile, searching eyes seeking its own. Okay, let's quick save before we use it, because it might do something weird. But, okay, it didn't do anything. Never mind. Candle. But, I don't know. Like I said, for right now, I'm enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to probably be streaming this for God knows how long. And, you know, maybe we'll move forward with something in the future. Maybe a new site or a new channel, or you know, whatever. Or maybe we'll, you know, I'll just stop entirely and just spend this time doing something else. But oh, incense. I always pick up incense. Incense it's like less than half a pound, and it sells for 30. So always pick up incense if you find it. By the way, that's a little helpful tip. Sells pretty good for sticks. No one replaces you. Every creator is different, just like how you were comfy and more of a talk with a buddy vibe. I'm more of a loud gremlin vibe. We are our own people. Yeah. But what I'm saying is there's literally like 3 million people doing this, right? So if like I have a certain vibe, I'm sure you'll be able to find someone else that has a similar vibe. Like Geo was saying, Rainmaker's got a really good stream. I hopped into their stream when they were playing Hunt for the first time, and that was very interesting to see. But
be wary. This place is trapped.
Cool. And that's the thing. It's like I don't mind. Like I'm not so prolific a person that I think, you know, I'm irreplaceable and no one can do the way I do it or anything like that. It's, you know, I just hope people find find my stuff entertaining, and if they do, great. If they don't, then that's fine too. You know, I just want people to have fun. You know, again, that's the whole reason I'm doing it, so I don't see any reason why people shouldn't also want to do that as a viewer. Yikes. Can we destroy this? Medium toughness. Oh. The dice are not my favorite today. Ah, that's how D&D works. Okay, we have... Oh, it looks like they might be on a timer. Interesting.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Thank you, I noticed that.
Try.
Watch how you go.
Oh, that...
There's a trap.
Okay. Would you guys get out of the fire, please? Okay, hold on. Need to do this. Okay, so if we disarm... No, it's because they've already started. I mean, we might as well try. We get nothing for failing miserably. Wow, we're beats it, but man, we are doing terrible. Do the plates trigger the fire? I think these do, yeah, but I think once they're triggered, they might just keep going. But we can also disarm the traps themselves, which is what I'm trying to do now. Okay, so those are gone. Now we just need to see if we can get to that one. If we can get to this one, maybe we can disarm this one. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna have the time. We definitely need to heal. Oh. Well, okay. We're gonna load. Cause that's not what I was hoping would happen. I didn't realize one pressure was gonna set off the whole bridge. I thought it was just gonna be like each individual trap, but there's an easy way to do this. It's refreshing to hear people's takes on it, so I appreciate the conversation. Yeah, I like being honest with this stuff. Like there's a lot of people that are like, oh, you shouldn't talk about the streaming stuff or the behind the scenes stuff. It takes away from, you know, the allure or whatever. And I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just a person like everybody else, and I feel like this is no different than talking about your job, right?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
So yeah, I'm too honest with my stream. They know how much I make, but I mean, obviously, because they pay me. Yeah. Dang it. I didn't want her to move forward and jump. As long as we don't touch this one, this should be fine. Oh, no. No, it won't. Oh, so close. I'm trying to get to this ladder, basically. Oh. And we fell again. Jesus Christ. This is rough. There better be something amazing at the end of this, because... I mean, I'll be honest with the pay from the stream, because I've talked about it before. I'm not looking for people to like give to the stream or anything like that. I basically don't make anything from the stream. I do this for fun. It's basically a hobby for me. have friends that are secretive and friends that say any and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's a person-to-person basis, and some people like that, some people don't, and I understand. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about it, but I do understand that there is a certain level of, I don't know if I'd call it mystique, but there's definitely a certain level of what's it called? You know, just basically like hiding the behind the scenes stuff. People just don't like knowing that stuff. Which I get. That's perfectly valid.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Okay.
Be cautious.
Crap! Get down the ladder, get down the ladder, get down the ladder. I didn't see that last one there. Bro, tell me how someone on Instagram, I make more in a month than what someone else makes in a year, which is huge, like, 'cause you know how little Twitch pays us. Yeah. Okay. Exit this mode. I mean, some people make a lot of money on Twitch, right? Like, you can, even though you're only making a 50-50 split on subs and, you know, terrible thing on bits. Like, don't get me wrong, when it comes to making money, Twitch is like one of the worst platforms for it, but because they have like the worst split on the internet. I think literally every other streaming platform on the planet has a better split than they do. Okay, we made it all the way over here, and it looks like there's not anything over here, and I'm very, very disappointed. People think being affiliate means you're making a lot. Yeah, no. Affiliate just means you can make money. But, yeah, you basically, yeah, no, there's no guarantee you'll be making any sort of, like, livable thing. Are you serious? I made it all the way over here for nothing? I'm very confused. Either there's something in here. Hold on. We're gonna take a look. Okay, so there's a skeleton. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we have to make it all the way to this gate, open this gate, and then we can get to the chest that actually has something in it. Great. That's fun. There are 40% affiliates that haven't even met that $50 threshold yet. Yeah, well, that's the thing. A lot of people forget. This is a numbers thing. I was talking to Captain Caldwell when he was streaming on Twitch. A lot of people forget that if you have, like, 5 viewers or more, like 5 viewers consistently, you're in, like, the top, like, 10% of Twitch or 5% of Twitch. It's, like, insane. Just for 5 viewers. If you have 10 viewers, you're, like, in the top 1%. Like, the numbers are that skewed that just having, like, 10 people, you know, in your chat consistently puts you in the top 1% of Twitch, right? So, like, that's the perspective you have to remember you take on this, is, like, when you see these people making, you know, $10 million on Twitch, they're, like, the 0.0001%, right? Like, somebody did the numbers because they have that partner plus thing that they were talking about. Somebody did the numbers on that. Of the, like, 51,000 partners, only 1,000 of them even meet that criteria.
Be cautious.
So out of 50, like, over 50,000 partnered streamers, only 1,000 of them actually meet the criteria for Partner Plus. Like, that's how insane that is. All right, we're gonna quick save here because now we're at the kind of like the halfway point. So we just need to make sure we don't hit this last one. So if we jump here, good. Okay, so we should be able to do this. Now let's open this gate. Lock picking impossible. Really? You've got to be kidding me. I made it all this way for impossible lockpicking? Bludgeoning damage against this entity is doubled. Okay, so we might be able to break it down, though. Yeah, this'll work. Use that fighter.
Light on my feet.
Fighter skills. And there's the lever. Idol of Shar. Oh, that's gonna be important.
Shadowheart might want to see this.
That's insane. Okay, that made it worth it, because that means one of our companions is gonna have something to talk to us about. That should deactivate everything. It's too saturated. Fortnite, League, Val, games like that are extremely saturated. Yeah. Okay. The Protecty Sparks Wall. Gain spell save DC. Wearer has bonus against as long as they have lightning charges. Okay. Arrow of Transposition. Teleport where you fire this arrow. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to save again. We hit this lever, so we should be able to actually walk on these plates now. Nothing should happen. There we go. Okay, cool. Which I'm no better at playing... Wait. Like, I have 43 viewers max in because I play indie horror games. Yeah, like I said, I've been doing this for 3 years. I think the most, like, concurrent viewers I've ever had is, like, 5. Right. Oh, the games have 43 viewers out of playing. Oh yeah. No, I was just playing. So I was playing these two games, right? This game has one other streamer who's not even playing, and he's just using that to get the top of the category. That had one other streamer, and I played this game, and no one was playing this game. I was the only person playing the game, so believe me, I know about playing obscure stuff. 43 in the whole category. Most CCV I have organically no raise is like a little over 30. It was Dead Island 1. Nice. Yeah. Like the mentality I've been trying to battle, and I know it's very hard as a streamer, is trying not to take it personally, right? I think that's the hardest thing. Dead Island, if you ever pick it up. I have played Dead Island before. I do enjoy the Dead Island games, or at least I used to. Ended up following you, talked to someone about remembering to play Shadow Hearts, and they told me you were playing it. Yeah. We'll get back to that. I do promise we'll get back to that. It's just, this game came out, and this game is like the game I want to play. It's not great for viewership, because literally everyone's playing it, but yeah. But yeah, we'll get back to Shadow Hearts, and we actually have all of them. Like, that's one thing. We were working our way through Shadow Hearts. Like, we played through Koudelka. We were working on Shadow Hearts, and then I still have Covenant and From the New World. So we have physical copies of all of that to get through at some point. Indie or older games have a love-hate relationship. They do. Sometimes people really love them. The game that I actually got affiliate on was Myst. The old Myst game. Wait, there's a remake of the game? No. They're all sequels. So this is the first game in the series. And then there's Shadow Hearts, which is the next game. And then these are both sequels. So it goes Covenant and then From the New World. So they're all sequels to Shadow Hearts. But yeah, Myst, it's an old point-and-click game. And, yeah. I played through the series of Myst. Myst 1 through 5, plus the MMO that failed or didn't get finished or whatever, called Uru. Yeah, and that's when I got affiliate. But what was interesting is I think basically everybody that joined while I played Myst unfollowed me at some point. So it's the problem with like retro games is people really enjoy it when you're playing their game, the game that they love, but as soon as you stop playing that game, they just unfollow. It's just like, well, that sucks.
Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me. Step carefully.
Ow. Thanks. That would have been nice to know beforehand. Can we make this jump? I don't think we can. We could if we did the special jump, but I'm not gonna waste that. Ran into the same situation, similar situation with after streaming Silent Hill. Yeah. Yeah, the Silent Hill community, I mean, most old game communities, I think, are like that. Which, I mean, that's fine. Viewers are welcome to come and go as they please. I'm not saying that they should stick around if they don't enjoy what you're doing. But it's just very interesting. It's just very interesting when you're like, oh wow, I've got like 6 people watching me. This is great. And then you like switch games, and then they're all of them unfollow, and it's just like, ah, well, I'm glad you enjoyed that playthrough. So, you know what? I think we're gonna take our second short rest here because we really need it. So. We're gonna go ahead and let's do a hard save. Okay. Dumb Trap Bridge. That's what we'll call it. That's why I do horror and then RPGs, because some of my peeps hate horror. Like that's why I'm trying to join communities that are like horror focused, because I love horror games, and honestly, if Baldur's Gate 3 hadn't come out, we'd still be playing horror games. But this game came out, so I'm like, I have to play this. I have to. I love Baldur's Gate. And usually the best thing to do with like new games is to let them kind of like run their course for the first few months, where everybody stops streaming it, and then jump into it, because then people will find you easier. But the problem I have with that is I don't want too many spoilers for this game, so the only way for me to avoid spoilers is to just play the game. And if I'm gonna play the game, I might as well stream it. So it just turned into the cascade of, well, I'm just gonna stream Baldur's Gate. So I just don't consume content. That's how I don't get spoiled. Well, the problem is like, if I jump on Twitter or TikTok or whatever because I need to post a video or I need to see what someone else is doing, it sometimes just pops up. And that's why I'm like, well, that sucks. You know? Just don't scroll, don't do it. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can, but it's fine. I've done pretty good at avoiding stuff. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. Mine Master Von Mara. Interesting. Okay, so we've got, this is probably the forge right here, yeah? Okay. I don't care too much. If the game is good enough, I want to try it. I'll see what I would have done. Yeah. Like, there's some games that I know, like, I won't play, but I'll watch, right? There's some games that I'll definitely watch before more than I, like, will play it. So.
This ain't a show. Go make yourself useful or get lost.
Okay, you don't have anything to say. Alright, so let's go down.
Another eye. Same as in the goblin camp.
Here dies.
Someone's watching from afar.
Best to stay out of its way.
Scrying eye. I wonder, let's quick save. Let's see if we can actually break this eye without anybody noticing. Stealth successful. Okay. Oh, nope, they noticed. They definitely noticed. I think it's because we didn't kill it in one hit. If we had killed it in one hit, it probably would have worked, but it like literally flew away, told them, and then left. Oh, man. But yeah. It's kind of like a balance between, like, you know, what do you want to play versus what do you think will grow versus, you know, what can you make content of versus what's your style. Like, there's a lot of things to consider when it comes to content creation. And and the thing is there's so many different numbers too when it comes to like analytics. It's like, well, this thing had more viewers, but this one had more interactions, and this one had this, and this one had that. Like, right? Like there's so many different things to.
Drugging in true soul, getting himself trapped. Let him suffocate. If the Absolute can't save him.
Fair enough. You know, there's just so many different things to keep track of when it comes to that stuff.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your bow. Don't make me wish I had.
And I think, like, it can both be really helpful to get those analytics, but it can also be really harmful because when things don't go well, people tend to get very upset about it, right? Okay, it nullifies everything. Okay, so we could just hit it.
I'll strike you down.
Wait, medium tough. Why do we do 0 damage? It doesn't have.
Again, and I'll bleed you dry.
It says it has slashing resistance, piercing resistance, but it doesn't have bludgeoning resistance. Pretty medium toughness. Only a hit that deals at least 22 damage can damage it. Oh. I have a rule normally, if a game doesn't go well, but I love it, I will commit 1 day to it. Sometimes people stay for me, sometimes people don't want to watch what it because they don't like it. It doesn't damage me too hard because it's only 1 day.
Faster! Heat up some rocks!
Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
Better make time for a true soul.
Parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless Rakov, a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon.
Geezers?
Above our heads.
You mean geysers?
Not the head we'd like to see roll, unfortunately.
Honorable's no easy feat. Any ideas?
Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane.
How'd Nair get trapped?
Less older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get Nair out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that.
I've got some explosive power. That should do the trick.
That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
You got people there. Can we tell them to back off?
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Eavesdrop on their conversation. Okay. Hey, off out mouse. They do. The Duragar have known to be a pretty sour sort.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder. Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back. Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac near. Forget the smoke powder.
We have smoke powder.
Phil on the spot.
I have to go to lunch for work. Hope this rest stream goes well if I don't come back on time. Yeah, we are doing a shorter stream today. We have probably about another hour, so you probably won't be back in time. But we might play more tonight, so we'll see. But thank you for tuning in. It has been really nice talking to you, Pulse. And I hope you have a nice lunch.
She's all right. Thank the Stern himself. But the others, they'll die in that tunnel, if not by poison, then by Nir's hand.
Mum, you have the powder. My Beldrum will die back there. Blow up that wall, I'm begging you.
I'll do what I can.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Okay, so let's see. What explosives do we have?
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
Sorting option, sort by type. So we could just use smoke powder bombs.
Move it!
Throw. Okay, you can't get to the throw many from there, so let's... I don't want to use the big bomb. Thank you for being positive vibe to help me with my work days as of late. I wish I got more present during the time you stream, but I really appreciate it. Oh no, that's fine. I know I stream at a time where a lot of people are working, so I totally understand. Also, I know with this game a lot of people don't want spoilers, so I'm just glad that you get some enjoyment out of it.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
No hesitation. Attack someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Okay. I was trying to throw the... They told me to put the bomb there, and... How am I supposed to throw... This is irritating. Maybe I have to throw it further? I don't know. But no, I appreciate you being here. I'm glad you get some enjoyment out of it. I stream when a lot of people are working, and I know that's probably not great for my viewership, but this allows me, and I've talked about this before on stream, streaming in the morning allows me to stream at a time where everybody else is working, so that way I can spend my evenings with family, friends, doing appointments, stuff like that. Like today I have an appointment right after the stream. That's why it's going to be a short stream, so that's why I do this. And also there's a lot of the EU crowd that's able to tune in, because when it's morning here, it's like end of the workday there, so a lot of times people are getting off of work, and
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the
Move, Hoon!
okay, we're gonna skip through all this.
We'd like to see roll, unfortunately.
Not a one. Unless you get near out, and you'll have the absolute... They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. That's so.
Okay. Let's quick save here. We're skipping all the dialogue because we already went through it. I didn't save after we...
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Okay.
Forget the smoke powder.
But, Mum, you have the powder. Hurry!
How do I...
Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. These brutes are no mere goblins.
Oh yeah, it's this
I doubt
guy.
you could take them on. You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Okay. So how do we do this? Okay, so let's quick save. we need to... I think what we need to do... Hold on. Sort. Like type. I think what we need to do is we need to put it on the bar. Inventory. Okay, so I think what we need to do is put it... How do we get them to go away? That's the problem.
One spark and it'll blow.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Get started.
First, the thing to fix!
Okay, there we go. We just have to get it close enough. Okay, there we go.
Finally. Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Nay, does not fail.
Stop, no more innocents die today.
Care for the weak, true soul. Most curious.
Oh, Lord. Of course I care. I can't let these gnomes suffer.
The absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nir's faith. Thrin, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
You command with the gravitas of a spoiled child. Pathetic.
Insufferable, insolent scum. I'm going to enjoy this. Dwega, this true soul has betrayed us. Let her blood prove your devotion.
Let's say we are not in a good place for this. Although... Where is... Oh, Jesus Christ. How big is this explosion? Oh, that, okay. How'd that work out for you? Also, who did I blow someone into the fire? I think someone ended up in the fire. Yeah, someone did. Nice. Okay. Oh, a couple people ended up in the fire. Yikes. Okay. Well, first thing, rage. Second thing, Grim.
Choice but to keep going.
Okay. We should be able to finish off Thrym. Let's take care of this eye. So we killed somebody, we had an extra attack there.
Death won't take me yet.
Okay. Let's actually take a potion of speed. That'll give us another action. And we can heal them, which gives us another attack. This is why fighters are dangerous, by the way. Getting a lot of attacks,
You're in my thrall.
Are we now? You bet your friends just shot her and messed up your coercion, you big dingus. Alright, you go. Okay, you have that. Man, that explosive actually... Hey, magic missile! That explosive actually really did some work. Hey, guess what? I have a sword that silences people. And you're a magic user. So, guess what you get to do, friend? Get silenced. Also, get to get attacked repeatedly, because fighter. We're gonna go ahead and let's use a superiority die to rally Karlach. So I had a feeling that was gonna happen, where she was gonna get shot. Karlach, you're probably... Can you actually get up here to this? Yes, yes you can. Okay, cool. We need her to deal with this archer. Actually, we're gonna hit. Hit again. Oh, okay. I was gonna... Hold on. I was gonna push him off, but it doesn't matter.
It's easy these days.
Alright, let's superiority die.
By my hand.
Tenacity. We should have 3 attacks. Or 4 attacks, actually. Because we have haste. Because of the potion of speed. Wow, we are just not doing well on our strikes here. Let's say, oh, he drank a potion. Invisibility. Nice. Okay, fine. And your friend Nier will get a firebolt. Ouch. That was a hell of a firebolt. Alright, who's not doing well? Let's go healing word 3 on her, since she's staring down the barrel of a... Magic missiles, huh? Let's say there's... Alright. Nier's dead. Misty Step. Okay, right. Actually, let's move as far as we can. I think he's almost dead. If we can put 1 arrow in this guy, he dies. So, alright, Karlach, get down the ladder. Jump. Can you make it?
Incoming.
Okay, and then you get 2 arrow shots. 1, 2.
Where do I go from here?
We know there's somebody, like, I think he's trapped right here. Can I just swing at air? I can. Interesting. Didn't think you could do that. Okay. That's fine. We'll just use our second attack here. Because that guy will have to show himself, or that person will have to show themselves eventually. Missile snaring. Nice try. And you get a flame bolt. Oh, I missed. Unfortunate.
Let my name be known. Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Okay.
Best be on my way.
That explosive right there at the start did some absolute work.
Another mass. I recognize this. American Brit. They won't fight without a commander.
Eldron, are you all right?
Longbuck, speak.
No, I didn't want to talk to you. Trying to... Okay, hold on. We're gonna quick save because I think if we touch this lava we die, but I would really like to loot this guy. Oh, cool. We can loot him from here. Cool, he had the Cap of Wrath.
Damn drow.
All good vibes in here. I try my best. I really do. Like I said, there's a lot of horrible things going on all over the world right now, and I just really would like to have a place for people to just have fun, man. It's just
decaying corpse lies before you.
life's too short not to enjoy what you're doing. Let's get that head, or maybe not. Okay, we got it. Jesus Christ. Thought we were gonna miss cutting someone's head off. By the way, we're doing this because
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
because the mushroom guy wanted proof of death of this particular individual. Broken moon lantern. There's the specimen.
You're covered in dust. Wait.
Come on, move out of my way so I can look at the loot. Sword of Screams. Dagger. Nice.
An object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken. And there's dust inside it.
Investigation. Disadvantage because we're heavily encumbered. We'll look at it in a second. I didn't know being encumbered was gonna make us disadvantaged. That's funny. Good vibes here. Actually, good vibes all over. So I wish I could keep up with everything. Yeah, it's like I said. I know the time that I do it makes it hard for some people, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm just glad you guys are here. Also, hi Samwise.
Better now that I'm with you.
Hopefully your day's going well. Okay. Deep Delver inflicts Shattered on hit. Wonder what Shattered is. Sword of Screams. Too bad we're not in any dex-based thing. Last Stand. During combat, when the wearer starts they gain Wrath for 2 turns. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, encumbrance breaks stuff. Well, yeah, like I know from like playing that encumbrance sucks. Can't be inwebbed, entangled, or ensnared, and can't slip on grease or ice. Holy crap, that's strong. And you get Misty Step. It's a good thing we silenced this guy. He would have been able to just dance around us all day long. Yeah, I just finished. I'm going to do more exploring next time. Oh, yeah. Like, there are people that are, like, in Act 3 or close to the end, or I don't know. Like, there's people that are absolutely a lot farther than we are, but I am taking my time to find every corner, every quest, every item. I'm still going to miss stuff, but, yeah. The problem is do we lose the jump distance to not be able to be stopped and get Misty? Yeah, no, because we can use Misty Step as a bonus action, which is better, because then we keep all of our movement, because jump... Yeah, so this is better, because using Misty Step is going to be better for us. Now, you don't have boots, so giving you the jump distance plus her get Yankee jump who plays the D&D encumbrance rules. There's some people that go for like more of a simulation-based gameplay, and I'm sure those people use rules like that. Used to be in older editions you had to play with those rules, but well, I guess technically you don't have to play with any rules you don't want to, but they made it much more of a prominent point to do so. This arrow might actually be very, very useful. So we teleport wherever we fire this arrow. So we could actually, Lae'zel could use this arrow to get to someone very far away. So that's one technical rule I ignore for the sake of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of systems in there that I think are really good for the people that want them, but they're not necessary for the people that don't. And I think that's how tabletop should be. You can't just carry every single sword you find everywhere. Yeah, that's yeah. I get that too. Like the only carry capacity stuff that I really use is like when you're carrying like bodies and stuff, like how much you can lift and stuff like that. That stuff is important because you don't want people being like, "Ah, yes, I'm a wizard and I'm carrying 3 barbarians on my back." And it's like, are you though? Are you really? You know? You don't have a bag of holding, you can't carry 30 swords from the goblins you find, and if you do, when you sell they wonder why you have them to begin with, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's get going.
I'm your husband. It's my job. No. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Like a good moment to talk.
It can't be.
Well, you did it.
You're free, go on.
Free? Yes. I don't know if you've heard, but some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers.
Artificers can kind of just make a bag of holding, yeah.
To Moonrise Towers I go.
I recognize the name. They fight gnomish recognition in the city, right?
Their fight has little to do with freedom and everything to do with power.
Ah, okay.
I told Wulbren not to go near them. But did he listen? He did not.
First things first, you look exhausted. You should rest at my camp.
Not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me.
I suspect I'll be rescuing a third time.
I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbren if I'm at my best.
Fair enough.
And, thank you.
I wonder if there is any Artificer mod up. I don't know how the modding scene looks for this game yet, actually, if I'm being honest.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think.
Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him.
I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us?
There's a bunch of race unleashed mods. Interesting. The cult thinks it owns me. I beg to differ. It would seem not.
You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for me, I reckon. Here, The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Keep the coin. It seems like you'll need it.
No. Debt's a stone round your neck, and we Iron Hands like to walk tall.
Interesting.
We'll be fine. It's Walburn I'm worried for. He was sent on to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
Go to the cold swamps. I want the opposite. We need to free your friend. Now, let's try to see if we can get some information out of this. Barely.
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbrun's found the formula for rune powder. Aye, the explosive of Gaerdal Iron Hand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies.
Yeah, we just did that earlier.
Stories. Only Walbrun couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
That is fair. That's definitely something we don't want. We'll just have to free him first.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
You're disbanding your leader? That's cold. That is cold, but... One way then... My path takes me to Moonrise, I'll see... Okay.
It is. And if the pick swung the other way, I'd expect Walburn to do the same.
I mean, fair.
People will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walburn together.
Okay. Slaver's inventory.
Here. Damn
All right.
drow. He did this to you.
Wow, a warhammer.
Peldron, are you all right?
So he said there was poison fumes in here. Now, if we do we have an extra torch? We don't.
I'm ready.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Oh, yeah, because it has to do over 20 damage. She could potentially... Yeah, but say she could potentially do over 20 damage. We just have to keep hitting the door until she does. Need to go cook something and make tea. All right. Well, enjoy your food and tea. There we go. All right. Is there anything notable here? I don't see anything.
Let's move.
Okay, let's save real quick before we go.
Let's have a look. Best keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
At the ready.
All right. Need like a gust spell or something? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's probably like a vent or something that it's coming out of, but It doesn't look like there's anything past it. Looks like it's just a dead end.
First step is the hardest.
Ancient temple. Yeah, see, it just shows us that there's something down there, but we don't really get anything for it.
Quite a sight. But I won't be able to get any closer this way.
Okay. Oh, interesting. There was a place you could jump that didn't poison you.
Oh, you're covered in dust. Wait.
Why aren't you guys...
Assume nothing. What lies within?
I'm your husband. It's my job.
Quickly then.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
A long way to go still.
Okay.
Onward then.
Now we got everybody over here.
So that's progress.
Okay, I think we have a few more people to fight, but we do have a level up on both of our fighters. So let's level up. Level 6 should give us another feat. Yes, indeedy. All right, so I said we take Weapon Master, which we haven't really been using that much, so it probably would have been better. We're now going to take Skilled, because proficiency is going to be absolutely amazing. So we need proficiency in Investigation. We need proficiency in... Persuasion. We already have Perception. And what would be another good one to put it in? Survival, maybe? Interesting. Okay. Stealth, sleight of hand, religion. Performance, we're not really doing anything with. Medicine, nature, maybe deception. Just get proficiency in 2 of those and investigation. So that'll help our rolls across the board. Level up. She also gets a feat because fighter. Feats. Okay. What did we... I don't remember what we picked for her before. Oh, we did. I think we did. Yeah, we did ability score improvement. So I think she's gonna go with alert. That way she can't be surprised and she goes fast because she does a lot of damage. Plus she has a silent sword now. So if we're up against mages and she goes first, she can jump at the mage or get close to the mage, silence them with the sword, and then they won't cast on us. So that could really change the landscape of a fight.
As bad as it could have.
You're covered in dust.
Wait, something to ask.
Bruise there.
At least... if only there were more blessings to count.
Okay. We're gonna jump over here and see if we can loot this skeleton. Yeah. Unfinished sending? What is that? Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, let's do another sort just so we can clean up our inventory a little bit.
Have to keep going.
Okay.
Something good here, I hope.
Put it out of your mind. Right. Not right. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's quick save, because I think we're gonna have to fight every dwarf on our way out. So... Sorry, Duragar. I had somebody respond on my pushing a dwarf off of the boat clip on TikTok, being like, calling them a dwarf is heresy, and I'm like... I mean, you're right, they're technically Duragar, but they are a sub-race, according to the rulebook, of dwarf. So... Oh no, they just flew the coop. They're just done. Okay. I guess I'll take it. Saves me the trouble. Oh, cool, another teleportation arrow. Very helpful. Have we done everything? Meet, reach, moonrise, towers to the Grim Forge. Wait. Find the lost amulet, reach the adamantine forge. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think they're done here, but I don't know how to progress. Maybe we need to go this way? Hold on. Where are we at?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ah, I see. We can jump here to here, yeah. Aha! Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let's save. Oh, there's a gilded chest up there. I don't even know how we're supposed to get up there. Okay, where the heck are we? Is there nothing back here? What's the whole point? Oh, okay, hold on. There's... Oh, there's a skeleton here. You have something? You do. Lightning bolt. Okay. Okay, let's switch to overhead view. Okay, is that the only thing here? Man, that overhead view did not help in the slightest. Can't jump on top of the cage. Guess there was nothing over here?
I go.
That's just the elevator. There is a gilded chest over here, though, right? We saw... Where was that gilded chest at? It says gilded chest. Can't reach this. Is that a bug? Where's this gilded chest supposed to be? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think it's in the rock. I think it might be glitched. Okay, let's go this way. Go back. Oh, expecting. Okay. So let's go back up where that chest is supposed to be. Let's look at the map here. Where can we go? So we went here. Maybe this way? Oh, maybe the chest is over here. Yep, there it is. Oh, there's also a bridge right here. How do we get here? Are there ladders or something? Oh, we can just kind of jump up there. Okay. Yeah, we still got more to explore here. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on the time, because again, I do have an appointment. Oh, map of Moonhaven.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, cool. I do have an appointment I have to go to soon, so we're gonna continue to do some exploring, but can only do a little bit more. Probably have to finish up. Like I said, I might stream again later today. I've got to make sure I've got all the stuff prepared that I need to prepare for this weekend and stuff. But we might play some more because I'm really itching to continue playing this. Dormitory plaque. Interesting. Iron ladder. I wonder where that goes. Okay, let's just
not be cursed.
use this first. Actually, let's light the brazier so that we can see. Okay, it is locked.
Don't give me trouble now.
Bonus. Oof. Thankfully, we can just reuse thieves' tools to get another shot. That's why we bought so many thieves' tools. That should do it. Okay. Open. Okay. Wow, this is like a whole ordeal. Okay. Whole area. Bone. Canticles of the Dark Mistress? What is that? Behold Shar. Okay. Gonna pick that up. Bottle. There's some more doors. Slashing damage against this entity is doubled.
Eager for battle.
Doubled, you say? Oh. There's monsters in here. That's not good.
I will not know fate.
There's no blood. Ready for this?
Still on my feet.
Okay. Misty Step. When does this come back? Short rest. Nice. Okay, perfect. And that's why those boots were worth it. Okay, holy fire on this guy. A Maragon Legionnaire. Interesting. Ouch.
Let my name be known.
Hydrate. I will do that in just a second. Right after we beat up this guy. Alright. Quick save. Let me get some water. Also, why are we still taking fire damage? What is going on right now? I guess maybe their aura. Oh, there's elixir of fire resistance. Okay. Let me hydrate. Alright. Fire resistance. Devil foil mask. I'm collecting these masks because they might be
Dragon's leader might still be around here.
they might lead to like a puzzle where we have to put them on stuff. Flame Stoker. Deals additional damage to burning targets. Not bad. And Scroll of Fly and some money. Alright, so Hellsboar. Legionnaire. Can you go to the Legionnaire, please? Ooh. Maragon Halberds. +1. Yep, see, there's another mask. And we just got experience for picking it up. Speaking of experience, level up. She should get spells, I believe, at level 6. Yeah, another spell slot. All right, prepare spells. Where do we have? Where is Shatter? Shatter a level 2 or is it level 1? Ooh, create or destroy water. I think we're gonna take that over Shield of Faith. I think Shatter's a level 2 spell, yeah? Maybe not? Does she not get Shatter? I thought she had Shatter. Bane. Sanctuary, Inflict Wound, Shield of Faith. Oh no, Shatter was on, Gale. Gale has Shatter. Okay. Protection gets poisoned. Okay.
Wanna dance?
Whoop. Barbarian. I don't know if barbarians get level 6. Another, yeah, but okay. Just another, animal aspect. Okay. Aspect of the beast bear. Your carrying capacity is doubled and you have advantage on strength checks. Chimpanzee. You gain resistance to falling damage. Throwing camp supplies blinds targets. What? What? So she can throw a chicken leg at somebody and it'll blind them. What is this game? Okay. Slippery surfaces, you have advantage at saving throws. You can see in the dark. And you have advantage on perception checks. That might not be too bad. Giving yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. You can use aspect of the... Hold on. Okay, it's a little bit of movement speed. Honey Badger. If you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed at the start of your turn, you have a chance to begin raging without a rage charge. That's interesting. Dashing grants you temporary hit points. Add your strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison and gain proficiency in survival, proficiency in stealth, and can use aspect of the wolf. You and nearby allies. Oh. Add dexterity, okay. And Wolverine. Bleeding, poison, maim. Okay. I'm thinking... like, this would be good just to make it to where she could carry everything, basically. But for, like, overall use, I think Eagle would make sense. Advantage on perception checks. That's just really strong. So I think as much as I would like the carry capacity doubled, I'll deal with the inventory management just so we can have advantage on perception checks.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Speaking of inventory management. Alright. What was it? Center camp. Are these things heavy? No. Something's weighing us down. I don't know what it is. Our alchemy pouch is 10 pounds.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. Alright, let's quick save. We don't have any more short rests, so we'd have to take a long rest if we wanted to heal up. Let's continue exploring. If we run into an issue where we're just getting in trouble, then we'll go from there. Can we loot these? Oh, we can. Tarnished silver key. I didn't realize we could loot the people that were hanging. Shield mold? Oh, yeah! Remember, if we have adamantine in a mold, we can make something?
A steel mold.
10 pounds. Jesus Christ, dude. And we'll give that to her. I mean, it's a mold made out of metal, so that makes sense, but geez, that's heavy. Okay, so that was definitely worth coming over here for, because that means we can make an adamantine shield. I'm hoping we find, like, a two-handed weapon mold, but there's no guarantee on that. Okay, so that's all we found in here. There were some more people up here. I don't know if we can... We can. Singular gold. Go over here. Looks like there might be something down this way. Money. It's fine. We'll take it. I like these candles. This is a Chiron Inquisitor. It's actually called something different. Harper key. Undelivered letter. Where is the undelivered letter? There it is. She revealed the location of her stockpile. Rocky Overlook. It investigated, found the chest. The question was trapped. Any attempt to open it might break it. Only by saying... Even under threat of death, only crying Luke Splenda.
What was that watchword? Lux Splendor. Give a light spell a try. That should get us into that chest.
A light spell? No one has a light spell. No one has a light spell.
This way.
No one stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
Okay. Also, what chest? Oh, over here. I didn't even know we could go over there. Okay, so that's where it is. We don't have a light spell though. Okay, we already went down here. So I don't think there's anything else in this dormitory area. So might be time to move on. This ladder. Okay, this is the other side of where that dark vision orb was. Okay, that at least gives us an idea of where we are. Check these vases. It's a quick save so we don't walk into a trap. Or at least if we do, we don't have to worry about it instantly killing us.
Tracks there. And footprint. What happened here? It's hard to make any sense of this mess.
What's next, I wonder? Something happened here. But what?
What's this mess?
Oh.
Can't make heads or tails of it.
Okay, so we only get one for survival check. Looks like somebody walked over to the edge and then jumped.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay. See, the footprints lead over to the chasm. Nice. Okay. I don't know, maybe something was gonna happen. Just had to try. Alright. Come on, load it up. Taking forever. Okay. Yeah, these bloody footprints.
What happened here? It's hard to make any sense of this mess. If not over, then
Broken shackles.
what happened here?
It looks like someone
It's hard to
escaped,
make any
maybe?
sense of this mess.
This game has so many things. Yes, yes it does. It is chock full of stuff. It's very easy to miss things. It is also very easy to have things go awry. Like that is the beauty of these games is everybody plays it differently. Everybody finds like some things people will find the same, but others other things people won't find, or somebody will find something different, or someone will interact with something differently. That's why I love CRPGs, is because they allow you to kind of play how you want, and then it's different than how, you know, your friend played or their friend played, or, you know. And that to me is just always so cool. Is when you just get that difference.
Please.
Oh, there's some levers up here. Hey, a scimitar mold. Nice. Okay, let's quick save before we pull these levers and end up blowing up all the gnomes. Oh, we're assembling the bridge. You said CRPGs? Technically, I believe the original term CRPGs means computer RPGs, which is an old term, obviously. Because obviously if it's on the computer and it's an RPG, it's a CRPG, but basically the idea was that they were computerized versions of tabletops, right? Yeah, RPGs used to be tabletops. Yeah, exactly. They used to be tabletops, and people were like, "Oh, it's a tabletop, but on the computer." And then, you know. Okay, so it looks like we can leave somebody behind. There's another mold right there. There's also a teleport. Ah, okay. So we just need to get one person over there.
Damn drow.
Okay, so I'm gonna save here. We're gonna say someone takes a trip. Because basically what we need is we need someone to get onto this, and then the other person will move them over. Then they get over here, and then they jump down, and then once they activate this portal, they can use this portal to go back and grab everybody and then come back here. So that's what we're gonna have to do. But unfortunately, like I said, I do have to go for an appointment, so thank you so much for joining me. I might be back